you're here. No, I didn't hear the elevator. Sorry, I was thinking. No, nothing's wrong. At least, nothing dramatic. It's just quiet tonight. Quieter than usual. The storm finally moved on. Most of the stranded guests caught their flight this morning. The conference group checked out. The family with the screaming toddler left before breakfast. I miss them less than I probably should. Which means it's mostly empty now. Funny, a few days ago, I would have loved that. Now, I keep catching myself looking toward the doors, waiting. Anyway, tea? Good. I already started making it. No, I wasn't assuming you'd come back. I was being prepared. Okay, fine. I was hoping. There, Earl Grey. Exactly the way you like it. I don't even have to think about it anymore. You know, I used to be really good at this job. Actually, I still am. I remember room numbers. I can resolve reservation disasters. I know which guests need extra pillows and which ones complain about the ice machine. I noticed things, but I had one rule, a very important rule. Don't get attached. Because, as I said before, hotels are temporary. People leave. That's what they're designed to do. You meet someone for an evening, maybe a few nights. You exchange smiles, a few conversations. You wish them a safe trip. Then they disappear into the rest of their lives. And that's normal. Healthy, even. So, I never learned names if I didn't have to. I never wondered where people ended up. I never looked at the doors hoping someone would walk back in. It made things easier. Until you. No, don't panic. I'm not about to confess my undying love after 3 nights and a delayed flight. That would be ridiculous. I'm just saying, somewhere between tea and soup and jazz at 2 in the morning, you stopped feeling like another reservation. And I don't know what I want to do with that. Sorry, that probably sounds strange. We've known each other for what, 4 days now? 3.5? But sometimes people become important quickly. Have you ever had that happen? Meeting someone and thinking, oh, there you are. Not because you've been waiting for them, but because talking to them feels easy. Like putting down a heavy bag you forgot you were carrying. You don't have to perform. You don't have to be impressive. You don't have to be okay. You just get to exist. I think that's rare. Can I tell you something embarrassing? When I was younger, I thought adulthood meant eventually figuring everything out. Like, there'd be a day where I'd wake up and think, ah yes, I know exactly what I'm doing now. Instead, I'm pretty sure everyone is improvising. Some people are just better at pretending they aren't. I still call my mother sometimes and ask her how long to bake chicken. I manage a hotel. I can coordinate a staff of 30 people. I can calm down irate guests. I can reorganize an entire weekend schedule. But apparently, I still need adult supervision around poultry. You laughed. Good. I was trying very hard to make you laugh. Mission accomplished. Do you know what I think loneliness actually is? I don't think it's being alone. I think it's having thoughts you've convinced nobody, or you're convinced nobody would understand. So you make me so tongue-tied sometimes. But the tiny fears, the silly hopes, the things that sound insignificant out loud, like being afraid you're wasting your time, or wondering if the choices you've made were the right one, or worrying that everyone else got instructions for being a person and somehow yours got lost in the mail. It's carrying those things by yourself because you assume no one else feels them too. And I think that's loneliness. And maybe the cure isn't grand gestures. Maybe it's this: tea, rain, a hotel lobby, someone looking at you and saying, "Me too." You know, I also realized your flight leaves tomorrow, probably, assuming the universe decides to cooperate, and I find myself feeling sad about that. Not because I don't think you're okay. I think you'll be more than okay. But because I like this. I liked asking about your day. I liked making tea. I liked hearing you laugh. I liked having someone to save a seat for. And tomorrow, you're going back to your life. And I'm staying here. The lobby, the jazz, the reservations. And maybe that's okay. Maybe that's how these things are supposed to work. But I think I'll miss you a little. Sorry, that wasn't very professional of me. Then again, you never really treated me like the concierge. You talked to me, not at me. And I don't think you realize how rare that is. Thank you for that. It's strange. I almost missed this already. You should get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be busy, and I have a feeling we're both gonna pretend not to think about what happens after that. Good night, and thank you for making this hotel feel a little less quiet, even if only for a while. For more exclusive audios, be sure to check out my Patreon, patreon.com/c/Lunarium. Thanks for watching.